We took the weekend off from No Money Spent because we're just waiting. We're waiting for Blitz, but we did pick up some players. There is a new promo going on Mondays now, the bonus promo. You can at least make some coins off of it. Pretty hard to get the cards. Nothing free, no free full cards. Let's take a look. Let's go over it all. Maybe we'll try a house rules game. Who knows? It's No Money Spent, episode 66. If you're looking to build the best team in Madden, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com to avoid the packs and save some racks. Use code CC for 5% off. Link is in the description below. Fastest coins, cheapest coins. Use code CC. We'll see you guys on the sticks. 5% off. Be great.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Smoking in the mirror at your practice in my wrist flick. I can't settle for a quarter. Real fast. Need a bare maximum. Word to Khalil Mack. War so ambitious. All got to go.
Hey, what is going on, Madden family? It is No Money Spent. Again, we went through the Harvest promo up to this point, and it treated us pretty well. It really did. We have Blitz coming up and I'm expecting that to treat us even better for sure. Now I did want to make some upgrades of the team anyway, because some of these cards I did like and I wanted to use, and sometimes we want to use different cards over here, so we did that. We'll cover all that, but hit the like, make sure you're subscribed. Let's take a look at the Bo stuff. The start here, Bo Jackson has some solos. You can do them. They're not bad. You get 16 stars out of it. Get some coins. No free card in there, but you do get 2 free 85s, and they are auctionable. Okay, so while the promo itself doesn't seem great at this point, we can still make some coins off of it, even if it's a little coins. Okay, so these are selling for 20 something thousand coins a pop, so it's a good 40 easy free 40k. Really, I'll take free 40k, especially for the time we put into it. Super easy. So all good there. You wish maybe there was more or something else, but there's not. But again, we'll just take our free coins. So we did have to pick up a bunch of players this week too, because we wanted to do some of that, and it just made sense, right? Made sense. So obviously got Elijah Very Tucker from this, Mark Andrews, both end cats. Tyreek Hill, auctionable, not powered up. Alvin Kamara, auctionable, not powered up. Stafford, he was a rental. He was like 280, 290. Like, why wouldn't we pick him up and try him? Oh, Zach Tack was great, but let's try him here. Let's try Kamara. Let's try Tyreek Hill. These are all cards we don't have on the main team, so it just makes sense to give these guys a whirl. Justin Simmons, Denzel Ward added here as well. Not bad. And we obviously had the Willie McGinnis from the previous week. So big changes to the team. Really, is a lot of it's still kind of end cap, but we do have rentals. Jabril Peppers was a rental. Willie McGinnis's card was also a rental. And I believe everyone else on the defense is actually not auctionable. Stafford's a rental. And then we really only have Kamara and Tyreek Hill. So we don't have a lot of coins sunk into stuff here as well, which is good. Now, we didn't get the free Randy Moss yet. I missed a token. I thought I was there long enough. I guess I wasn't. So we have 2 tokens. We had an extra one from before. So with Blitz coming, the market generally does go down as well, which is why you want to make sure you have coins, right? A couple key things here. I want you to make sure that you don't really have anything in your binder. Now, the risk that comes with that is, what if there's a card in Blitz and you sold like the base card for it? That's always a risk, right? But if you really feel that strongly, then hold on to a card, right? You feel like it may go up in price or something. That's the thing. I don't have anything in my binder anyway, so there's nothing I can really do about it. But you could see spikes, price increases, as we saw this week with the Gridiron Guardians cards, because of Kamara, because of Jamal Adams. Their cards went way up in price. Now we see here the Kamara still, he's 150, right? He's still 150,000 coins if you want to get this card. I'm gonna show you to get it cheaper. Okay, does that sound cool? Sounds cool to me. Let's go back in here. What are the full Gridiron Guardians going for? That's the question we want to start here. 150,000 coins if you want to buy that card. Maybe you could build it for cheaper, who knows. But the 92 overall Gridiron Guardians are selling for 100 right there. Rodgers is at 150. McCaffrey's not really up, so maybe you would do a McCaffrey set, right? So you need to buy a couple cards to do this potentially. If you wanted to power at Mr. Kamara, you definitely can. We go into Gridiron, no, not Team Infinity, Gridiron Guardians here. And when you do these champion sets, it takes 3 90s. You get the 92 and 3 NCATs, okay? The 90s right here are costing you 56 to 60. So you're talking 175,000 coins, right? You could do this. You could get Kamara as an NCAT. You could get Jamal Adams as an NCAT and pick someone else as well. Sell the card you get, and you're getting them for basically free. Pretty close to free right now. Pretty close. Or at least really cheap. People are buying that card. I don't know why. This is the way to do it, for sure. Now, when we talk about potential cards that could get upgrades, because we've already seen cards from promos get upgrades quite a few times, cards from Ultimate Kickoff and all that. One thing that we need to look at here is the Masters for Calvin and Sean. It takes 588s for these cards. It's not always a bad thing, because again, you would see someone like Stafford's card or whatever get expensive when he had his card come out. You could always go back through and get the NCAT versions of these cards the same way. The Stafford here is at 60,000 coins, right? Oh, you could get Stafford, 4 other NCATs, and you could have Calvin or Sean. And then if you want to sell Calvin or Sean, indeed you can, right? So it's a really weird way that people are doing things right now by trying to acquire these lower cards. Again, you could do the sets for these cards and stuff like that as well. Maybe there's some coin making in there. I don't really go into that detail when I'm doing stuff. I'm not trying to work the market that much. And I'm not saying this is what I'm doing. I'm not really powering up cards. I still think powering up is a waste for the most part, right? But we got to be smart with some of this stuff. It's the same way whenever other cards from Most Feared get upgraded as well. As long as we have NCAT sets, we'll be able to upgrade the cards. Not necessarily these guys, but the 90s. Van Der Esch, Shaq Mason, Jonathan Allen, Corey Davis, Jeremy Chin, Derek Carr. We're always going to be able to go back and get those cards. Pretty easy. Like, pretty easy, right? Not always the biggest name guys, but it makes sense that this is the right way to do it. And to get some of these guys. Again, we're just talking about the NCAT versions of cards here. So with Blitz, we may see some upgrades for people who have already had cards. Maybe there are Masters. Maybe it's Calvin Johnson, Sean Taylor, right? Who knows? Maybe it's old Legends, right? Again, it's kind of a crapshoot. But if it's one of these old cards that has an NCAT, and you can get those NCATs from sets, this is the way you want to be doing it. Save coins. I saw people paying 300 to 350,000 coins for Alvin Kamara all weekend long, and it was really, really dumb. Again, here, even Stafford, right? Is a key example, right? He had the limited. He was pretty cheap. He's 70,000 coins. 70,000 coins. People are gonna buy this card up. You know, they're gonna buy that card. When you could get him and others, and then, you know, maybe quick sell someone, you know, do what you want here. Calvin's at 75k. That's not a bad price. Sean Taylor's at 100k. Again, if you feel like these cards are going to get upgraded, that's not a bad price to go get them at all. But again, I'm not saying go do that, but these are things that could indeed happen. We could get Blitz cards for cards that have already had cards. Just keep that in mind. But otherwise, I'm going to be selling off some of the stuff, especially stuff I'm not using. Maybe cards I only have in my for depth purposes. You know, if I'm running a theme team and I don't need some of the other cards, maybe get rid of them, right? Again, it makes sense. You got to imagine someone like Clowney is going to be getting a card soon here. Again, sitting here for 30,000 coins. Clowney's a pretty big name. Pretty cheap, honestly. maybe there's some other guys in here who could as well. Some of the linemen sometimes. They weren't the most exciting cards at all. But again, just think with your head this way when it's like, oh, I'm going to go power up this card or do something. There's ways to save coins, guys, okay? There really, truly is. If you want to sell stuff, sell it off, right? I'm not selling anything on my main team. That's its own thing. We don't worry about coins or anything over there. But over here, if I had anything else just sitting around, I probably would get rid of it. All these cards we have are Nats and Cats, however we want to talk about them. All of these cards. Look, there's a lot of cards in here, right? There's a lot of cards. I mean, like, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Again, the only cards that we really could sell would be Tyreek and Kamara here. Now, their prices are pretty static at 230. Maybe they go down a little, maybe they don't. Again, they would have to fall under 200K for me to really make profit on selling them. I just don't know how much the market's going to go down. They're already pretty cheap when it comes to everything here. So again, I don't really worry about it. We look at training costs right now. It's between 10 and 11. These cards are right around. Actually, at 230 is a little bit high for them at the moment. They should be around 210 looking at the spreadsheet here. So training may go down by 10 to 20% during blitz, which would mean a 20% decrease on prices. If we get 20% decrease on prices, then yes, you could make coins back. I could sell Tyreek for 230 right now and hope that we can get him back for 180, right? Make 30,000 coins. That's not a bad deal, right? I'm not going to take the risk personally here to make 20,000 coins on 2 cards that we have. Again, these cards that we have, they were rentals. They're still just rentals, okay? Get rentals, use rentals, abuse them. Anything else, make sure you're just buying cheap cards. We're not going to play house rules. Even though they changed the house rules to 50 wins, God, it feels like a lot still for nothing else we truly need. I don't think we need anything else. So I'm happy with how this goes. Again, Blitz is coming probably Thursday. I would guess it starts some point Thursday. I don't know. We'll keep up with it. We'll let you guys know, especially once we see any more information on it. We'll always let you know how to attack it and what we're going to be doing. Again, without spending money, Blitz can be a little tricky. It can definitely be tricky, but we can use it to build our team as opposed to make coins probably. So either way, love you guys. I'm out. Peace.